Hello friends, today we'll discuss one of the most important topic of Java, that is keywords. Keywords are the words that convey a special meaning to the language compiler. These are reserved for a special purpose and must not be used as a normal identifier names. Means every keyword has some special meaning. The following are some keywords: byte, int, float, double, break, if, else, for, new, private. Like this way, in Java, more than 50 keywords are there, and every keyword has a special meaning, and it cannot be used as normal identifier name. Means it cannot be used as a class name, variable name, or object name. One more characteristic of all keywords, that is, it is always written in lowercase letters. So in Java, all the keywords are always written in the lowercase letter. No keyword you will find in the capital. So let us discuss some important keywords. Import. It is used to call include a package in the program. For example, import java.util. Semicolon. So means whenever you want to include any package in the program, so that time you have to use import keyword. New. It is used to create an object of a class. For example, car i10 is equal to new car. In this, you can see i10 is an object and car is the name of the class. So here new keyword is used to create an object for class car. It is also used to allocate memory for an array. For example, int a square bracket is equal to new int 5. That means one array A is created with size 5 and the data type of the array is int. So new keyword has two purpose, one for creating object and one for allocating memory. Final. It is used to create constants in Java. As you know the difference between variable and constant, variable value can be changed at any time, but final or constant value remains unchanged during the execution of the program. So if you want to make a constant in a program, so the variable declaration will be followed by a final keyword. Final double g is equal to 9.81. It means that the value of g is 9.81 and that is a constant. Means in whole program the value of g cannot be changed. Break. It forces termination of a loop. For example, for int I equal to 1, I less or equal to 5, I plus plus, if I mod 2 is equal to 0, break system.out.println I. If this is a code, this will produce only one output. Why? Because when the value of I is 2, you can see here break is written. That means if the condition is true, immediately it will force the termination of a loop and the program control will go out of the loop. So this code will produce only one single output, that is 1. Break can be used in the switch also to prevent from the fall through. Continue. It is used to end the current iteration in a loop and continues to the next iteration. That means if continue is found in a loop, immediately it will go back from that place and it will skip that current iteration. It will force for the next iteration. For example, you can see here a loop is from 1 to 5. I mod 2 is equal to 0 continue. Means ki whenever the value of I is even, it will continue from here only without printing the message. That's why here output you can see 1, 3 and 5, because whenever the value of I is even, it will continue from here. So it will not print 2 and 4. Return. Generally it is used in the functions. It brings the control back to the calling method. Means whenever we call a function and a function returns some value, so using return keyword the value can be transferred to the calling method and it forces for the termination of a function also. Like here int area, int lb, return l into b. That means ki the area will be returned to the place from where the function is being called. Void. It indicates that the method returns no value. Whenever a function does not return a value, okay, so we write void in place of that. Void functions generally contains a print statement. but a function with return type contains a return statements. Okay, here int is the return type, so here return l into b, and here no return type is there, that's why it is containing a print statement. Static, it makes the variable as a class variable. For example, class exam int a static int b. Here a will be known as instance variable and b will be known as class variable. So what is the main difference between instance variable and a class variable? Instance variable is created separately for the each object of a class, whereas a class variable is created only once for the whole class. So for creating class variable, we need a static keyword. This, it is used to eliminate the conflict between an instance variable and parameters with the same name. For example, class exam INTA, exam INTA. You can see here in this program, instance variable name is also a and the parameter name is also a. In this case, if you want to initialize the value of parameter to instance variable, so simply we cannot write a is equal to a. So we have to write this dot a is equal to a. This dot a means instance variable and normal a means only parameter. So whenever the name is same, we have to use this keyword. Extends, it indicates that a class is inherited from another class. That means in case of inheritance, if you want to make a derived class from the existing class, so that time we use extends keyword. For example, class chair extends furniture. It means chair is a derived class and furniture is a base class. So these are the some important keywords. I hope it is clear.